Hey guys, so it's HVE Gaming here, bringing you another video gameplay, Black Ops Domination on Summit, my favorite map out of them all. I actually don't have any of the other download maps like the DLCs or anything like this. One thing you'll notice in this gameplay, I do rush a lot. Summit is a smaller map. I think they size it medium and stuff like that. And with the MPL, you got to be up in front of people's faces to get any kind of kills. So I wanted to rush to get the B flag really quick and then get right there waiting for somebody to come in. But obviously they weren't until I moved, and then they started coming. And then I took my first death and my first kill right there. In the end, I went about 44 and 24. Like I said, I wasn't going to focus on amazing 60 and 0 kind of things. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I feel like I have the capability of being that good. In Black Ops, maybe not so much. Modern Warfare 2, I could do that a little bit more. Maybe I'll show you guys some gameplay of that here in the coming future with the Modern Warfare 3 coming back and stuff like that. Might want to switch over, get used to that kind of gameplay. But we got a lot of things to talk about here. Here in 23 days, I will be moving. I've already talked to Comcast and got the Comcast guy ready, so I shouldn't be without internet for too long. Maybe a day, if that. And then that weekend, I'm actually going to my brother's graduation. He is 20 years old, I believe. He just graduated high school last year, which is 2010, and he went to this school that focused on Christianity and God and that sort of thing. It's called Honor Academy. If you just do a quick Google search, you'd find out what it is. I'm not 100% a big fan of the company that does Honor Academy. They're called Acquire the Fire. I've been to some of their summits and stuff like that because I have been in church my entire life. But as for school, I'm not a big fan of it. It's his choice. He can do whatever he wants with it. I'll support him. The big thing for me is when he was in high school and he graduated, I just started a new job. And when he graduated that Sunday or whatever, June something, I was actually working. So I wasn't able to go to his high school graduation, which I wasn't too happy about. But life does interfere with personal life sometimes, and you just got to deal with it. So in this aspect of his schooling and stuff like that, I do want to be able to support him in completing this year summit thing at Honor Academy. Now, he's done a lot there. He's went through a lot of physical trials. He went to Ireland and did a mission trip there. But for me, I mean, I don't want to make you guys think I'm some big religious crazy guy, or I hate religion, because it's not like that at all. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus came to save us from our sins and that whole sort of thing. But in the same instant, I want to be real about it and understand that maybe the church doesn't completely have the whole idea behind them. I don't feel like I'm here to condemn any soul in this world, be it if you're a homosexual, gay or lesbian. It doesn't really matter. I want to be your best friend. I'm going to love you as I love you, and I'm not going to condemn you whatsoever. I don't feel like that's what I should be doing. And some churches feel like they need to picket soldiers that die in Iraq with signs that say God hates your faggots and stuff like that. And it's just pitiful, and I hate that the churches that get the limelight or the news are the fanatics, are the crazy ones that have it completely wrong and just don't know how to show love as simple as showing love. So I don't want you to think I'm some crazy, I'm going to put you to the stake if you tell me you're homosexual, because I honestly don't care. I love you. Simple as that. I don't think there should be any issue. And speaking about alternative lives, I've had my my one ear pierced, my left ear pierced since freshman year, which was about 2004. It's 2011 now, so I've had it for quite some time. And I've gauged it out to about a 6, or stretched it out is the new term, to about a 6. And I never got my second hole done for some reason. I just never really did it. And I didn't want to go to a piercer and get it done for 20 bucks. It was actually 30 bucks in my area, and I just really didn't want to do that. So last night when I was hanging out with some of my friends here, I went and bought a sterilized needle, and they went ahead and did it. and I got my second hole done last night. It's actually a 14. I'm letting it heal up, and then I'll start stretching it out, and we'll just see how things go. I mean, if you know me on a personal level, you'll know that I live a more alternative, as in like tattoo, skateboard, punk, screamo music. Now that's the kind of style I try to roll with. So for me, only having one ear pierce, it was kind of awkward when I would hang out with people that have like 7, 8s and inch big holes in their ears and stuff like that. So I'm over here with the little 6, and I don't know. You can make the little manly joke there if you want. But I mean, I got it done, so ready to. I'm happy that I got my second hole done, so I can start stretching that one out too, and seeing kind of how things go. Another thing is, yeah, I mean, we get back to the whole church thing. Some churches might completely kick you out of the church if you have an ear piercing, or you stretch your ears, or even a tattoo. I plan on having many tattoos. I personally don't at this point. I'm 22, and I never really could decide on something I could live with, but I have came up with a few great ideas. The one idea I think I'm going to start with is get a full owl on the front of my leg, down at the bottom where my shin is, and in that area, just get an owl. An owl identifies wisdom. And I feel like I am a very wise person. I think about everything I do 100 times, and I've actually had to work at a few things. I mean, the saying is, you're your own, what's that saying? Shoot, I can't think of it. But, I mean, you criticize yourself so much more than anybody else. You're your own. You are yourself's worst critic, and that is definitely true. I mean, I'm a very creative person. I can't really draw, but I do like to write and film and do stuff like that. But when you get down to those sort of aspects, for me, I criticize myself so much that I correct 100 things, and then the original product that I had isn't as great as what I have now. It's actually, the finished product I have is worse than my original product because I totally critiqued it 100 times, and it's just, at that point, it's kind of like, what's the point? So for this kind of game here, I want to make sure I'm the biggest, the baddest, and I got everything. And well, you got to work with yourself a little bit more than you would anybody else, because you got to realize, maybe, yes, maybe I can get those numbers, but I don't want to stress about that. I don't want that to be my only number, be the only thing I worry about. I want to play video games, have fun with it, upload it. If you guys like it, awesome. If you don't, I can understand. I mean, there's probably certain points that White Boy 7th Street does. I mean, he's a lot more theatrical and a lot more boisterous than I am about like game talking and stuff like that. I'm more lovey hippie, I guess you can call me. But let's get off of the whole personal life thing. Let's talk about some technology. I mean, I personally have an iPhone 4. I got a MacBook Pro. There's been a lot of rumor that the iPhone 5 is going to come out soon. I don't know when that is going to happen, but I mean, time will tell, and we will see. I'd like to know the iPhone 4 is going to be out by the end of the year, because my upgrade is actually not till next August of 2012, so that'll be when I'll be able to update. So hopefully they have a new one come out this year, and the new one comes out next year. That's my own personal thing, and it doesn't really matter at all. One thing that we kind of hit on the last video that we didn't completely go into touch with is a YouTube beta site called Cosmic Panda. If you just go to youtube.com/cosmicpanda, it's this news beta site. They're eventually going to implement it completely full. It's just for trials. A couple of things that they do is, one, the video player is going to change, like kind of the look of the video player is going to change. Now it's a completely black, more sleek look. The placing of the description is going to change. The whole channel site is going to completely have a new makeover, where instead of having the video play and then over to the right hand side you have your uploads, your favorites, and that sort of thing, it's actually categorized in those three options. You have your uploads, your favorites, your playlist all right there in the front, and then you actually have to click on which one you want to go, and then you can view the videos. I personally like it. It might take a little bit of getting used to. One thing that I personally really like is I use Google Chrome as a web browser. That web browser is by Google, and with that web browser you can be watching a video and go to something else, and that video is still going to play up in the top left-hand corner of the screen. The audio will be there. It'll be a little like inch-by-inch screen playback of the video, but it's still there, and I really like that. It's really cool. We're getting to the end of the video. If you like the video, give me a nice little thumbs up. If you want a favorite, be my best friend, please do. Always subscribe, it is free. And like always, have a great day. One more thing, guys, that we can talk about here. If you have any kind of ideas that you want me to talk about, any theology you want me to talk about, just let me know down in the comments. Hit me up a message, and I'll definitely speak on it.